Hi folks, welcome to my herniated disc recovery, my story part 3 today. I'm going to continue on with this journey, telling you how I came back from my herniated disc lower back problems without surgery, and give you an update on how I am today, what I'm doing activity-wise since that time. Now before we get started, don't forget, if you do enjoy my channel, enjoy the content I bring to you, please hit that subscribe button, okay? Let me help create content which is going to help you guys out there. So, without further ado, let's get into today's video. Hi folks, so today is part 3 of my recovery journey from herniated discs, lower back problems. I would recommend you go and check out part 1 and part 2 of my journey. It's going to detail how I came back from herniated disc, lower back problems, sciatica nerve pain, stenosis, various other issues in my lower back, to becoming fully fit again, doing all my activities, deadlifting in the gym, some running, cycling, whatever martial arts, and I did it all without going under the knife, without getting surgery. Now, a lot of people say, well, how are you doing today? Somebody commented like, what's your pain level today? Where have you got to? Well, in the previous videos I did talk about, I did a lot of decompression stretches, I did a lot of core stability work, and that was pretty much up until the first 6 months. Then I started to load my spine slightly more. I wouldn't put any more than maybe 25-30% of my body weight on my shoulders. I tended to carry dumbbells in my hands if I was doing walking lunges, etc. I still did more kind of advanced core exercise work, and it wasn't really to about the 12th month mark that I really started loading my spine with significant weight. I was doing strongman work, I would do farmer's walks. I think you've maybe seen the video already, but there's a video going to flash up on the screen of me farmer walking there. It's 110 kilos, it's roughly 230 pounds in each hand, going across, backwards and forwards across the floor there. And I say my injury was 15 odd years ago. And today I have absolutely no pain. The pain subsided. As I said, sciatica nerve pain, the back pain was gone roughly the 4th, 5th month mark post-injury. I did have some residual sciatica nerve pain if I was in a strange position in a car. Long car, did a lot of road trips to America, so sometimes the road trip, my leg would go to sleep a little bit, but I'd get out, walk around, it would disappear. I would keep doing my decompression stretches and stuff to relieve that issue. Today, I still myself do my decompression stretch work after I've been squatting, deadlifting. I want to keep my discs healthy. I'm getting on, I'm 47 now, so I've got to try to maintain my health into my older years. Now, along with my lower back recovery journey, I've had other issues which have come to bite me, so to speak. I was very, very active when I was younger. So, for example, in this elbow, I have no cartilage. So I can touch my hand here. That's as far as I can get here, because any further than that becomes bone on bone. Luckily, the elbow is not typically an arthritic joint. It's not a load-bearing joint. So I rehabilitated the best I could around there, and I can still do all my pressing activities. That doesn't bother me. I also was walking downstairs one day about 5-6 years ago. It was a dark set of stairs, turned the corner, and I missed a step and actually tore my meniscus in my right knee. Didn't think it was meniscus at the time. I did my own rehabilitation work to get my legs nice and strong. It wasn't about a year later. I was back at my doctor's and he said, hey, how's your knees doing? Oh, it's okay. Okay, we should get an MRI just to see how things are. And he said, hey, you've got a grade 3 meniscus tear in your right knee. That should be an operation, but how do you feel? And I was like, well, I can do everything I need to do. I can squat, I can ski, my cardio and stuff like that, no problem. He said, oh, okay. Remember I said to you guys before, I had a doctor say to me, if it's meant to be in the body, it should stay in the body. So until such times as I do have no option, that knee works perfectly well. I don't need to get that operated on. I've had other issues as well. I was a big martial artist when I was younger. I did 10 years of doing various kickboxing, karate, that kind of stuff, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And about 4 or 5 years ago, I was getting quite bad hip pain. One day I felt it when I was squatting and go for MRIs, and basically I have torn labrums. It's a part of cartilage up at your hip socket in both hips. I had something called femoral acetabular impingement syndrome as well in both hips. And it was excruciatingly painful. I had to sleep in strange positions. If I went to the movies, I had to prop my leg out straight. I couldn't bend my knee. The pain in the hip was very, very aggressive. It was difficult on planes, etc. But again, like my previous injuries, I just took a few steps back, looked at the problem, got myself strong, worked on my stability, range of movement, and now I have absolutely no issues. I can squat, I can deadlift. As you see, the videos are going to pop up again on the screen. So I have full range of motion, no more problems. So yes, I have had many issues through my life. I'm leading quite an active life, but on all occasions I have been able to rehabilitate myself with my own knowledge. It's been 25 years now in this game. Studying the literature, learning off some very professional people in that time. Charles Poliquin, Dr. Guy Voyer, Ben Prentice, to name a couple. And I've taken that knowledge what I've learned myself through literature, and also seeing what works in the trenches. And this is part of the reason I wanted to give something back to people who have lower back issues. I mean, it's roughly 80% of the population will experience a low back problem at some time in their lifetime. Herniated discs are a nightmare. You can create sciatica, which is a really debilitating problem. So I was able to basically create my own system of rehabilitation for people that I worked with. I've had a lot of referrals over the years. Hundreds of people have came to me for their lower back issues, sciatica, herniated disc pain, bulging disc problems, etc. And because I knew what worked with myself and what I'd given to other people, I was able to get them back on track very quickly. And I basically take all this knowledge I've learned myself, from the literature, etc., and I put it together in my own course. Now it's going to flash up on the screen. You can go and check it out. It's www.bashbackpain.com/course. It's a 21-day lower back rehabilitation program. It's designed to get you back on your feet, to reduce your pain significantly. It can all be done at home, no equipment needed. And it's basically 25 years of my knowledge working on myself and with hundreds of other people, which taught me how to bring these people back from, almost going for surgery, like lying in bed, day upon day, agonizing sciatica nerve pain, like myself. I was living on the floor, really bad sciatica nerve pain, etc. So if you're in that position right now at home, I feel you, okay? I know what you're going through. Go and check out that course, sign up for it today. And going forward myself, I do help people on a regular basis, both online and one-to-one. As I said, I am fully functional. I have no more pain in my back, no more sciatica. My knees are great, my hips are great, elbows fine. I almost forgot one more. I do have some issues in my cervical spine. Downhill mountain bike accident. I actually tackled myself and landed on my head coming downhill course in Scotland. And I do have some degenerative discs in there, so I do also do decompression stretches for my cervical spine as well to keep that healthy. And I have no pain there. It's all good. So guys, listen, I hope you've enjoyed detailing and following my journey. I want to let you know that, I know it can be problematic. You're in a lot of pain. You can be in a dark place sometimes. You can be depressed, okay? But there is a way out of it, right? You've got to trust the process. I know there's a lot of specialists on YouTube, Instagram, etc., etc. It's very difficult to get lost in that mess of, gurus, so to speak. I like to call it, it's basically paralysis by analysis. There's so much information, people often freeze and they get stuck. They don't know any way forward. If you guys do have questions, if you are out there struggling, hit me up in the comment section, okay? I'm here to help you guys. I'll happily answer any questions you have. I do hope this has given you some hope, these videos. As I say, at the end of this video, there's the part 1 and part 2 are going to flash up on the screen, so please go do and check those out, all right? Okay, guys, listen, hope you have a great day, and I'll speak to you all next week. Take care. Bye-bye.